Before we get started with today's interview, just a quick reminder, click the thumbs up, make sure you subscribe and ding the bell so that you don't miss any of the great interviews that we have coming up. Now, on to today's interview. Welcome back. Today I have a really special guest with me. I am so excited to have a little bit of time today with Martha Hill Duncan. Martha, welcome, and thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thanks, Sam. Great to see you.
I'd love to talk to you about your piece, Moonlight. And this is this beautiful, serene, musical, really enchanting piece. How did you come up with this piece and what inspired it?
Oh, I just love this piece. This is one of my favorite pieces. I don't know. Again, nature and probably summer outside at night, you know, when the sun's gone down and you can still see the moon, but it's warm outside. Those kinds of feelings. And I'm married to an astronomer. And so we're always talking about the night sky, that kind of thing. I think I was thinking, you know, water, moonlight on the water, if I could live anywhere, I'd live on the water. I don't live on the water, but you know, whenever I've been in places where you're out next to the ocean or next to a lake, that beautiful moment where you see the moon shining on the water. So that's definitely the imagery that I'm trying to come up with there. And of course, I want to introduce the pedal because to me, the sooner the student can get to using the pedal, the more in love with the instrument they are. It's just the heart of the instrument. And so anytime I can throw a pedal down, it works. I'm happy.
Oh, that's wonderful. How do you approach teaching spots like measure 9, 10, 11, 12, where the left hand begins and then the right hand follows with an arpeggio? How do you help students to make that lyrical and smooth and even?
All right. So my right hand is just stationary for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 patterns of that, repetitions of that. Is that not to isolate the right hand from the left hand? I'm thinking of this as leading to that and leads to, this to that and this to that, this to that and this to that. And I think when you see it on the page, you see it as, you're thinking of them separate, but really it's leading to the top and to the bottom, to the top. Does that make sense? So that fourth finger on the A is really just taking me to the next note. Visually, it doesn't look like that. You're thinking, well, these are separate, but really they're intertwined. I think that makes it easier. I think it makes it more melodic and also makes it more steady.
That is great advice, and that's a great observation about the piece. Excellent. Is there anything else you'd like us to know about Moonlight?
It's a singing piece. Again, you've got that right hand. Those repeated F sharps, right? That's hard right away because there's a break there. So I find that a challenge. And again, those repeat. And when you're a young player, you think of them as really quite separate and individually attacked. So I think that the student can already be thinking about a gentle, the first one and the second one are related, you know. It's almost, you're trying to get a little bit of a legato there, although you can't, of course, you have to, activate the key again. But that's something that a more artistic performance would be looking for, is that more legato sense, you know. It's a trick, it's an illusion because it's not legato, but that's a challenge. And then those eighth notes take us around again, right? So you can use the eighth notes to keep the line moving. Here's another repeated note. Instead of, so trying to get that idea that when we're playing the piano, we're actually just furthering the human voice in the form of the wood and the plastic and all that of the piano.
I love that. Those are some really great insights into how to perform this piece. That's really, really wonderful. Martha Hill Duncan, thank you so much for taking time to talk with us today. I really appreciate all of the wisdom, all of the insights you've shared into your awesome compositions, and I know many students throughout the entire United States are going to really enjoy playing your pieces at their Federation Festivals this year. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sam.